If you are following my channel, you might have noticed that I try to post as frequently as possible and on daily basis too. And each one of my video has a fresh new YouTube thumbnail. Now, I'll be very honest, sometimes it feels that creating a thumbnail is harder than creating a video because there are so many ideas there, and despite of the fact that content is the king, this is something which always lurks at the back of your mind, that if your thumbnail is not catchy enough, then no matter how good the video is, it won't really take off. But if you're producing a lot of videos, then it really becomes a hassle to come up with good ideas as what sort of YouTube thumbnail you should use. I just stumbled upon this tool Thumbinator, which allows you to compare different YouTube thumbnails with different filters and contrast, and I'll be showing you that shortly. But before I delve into that, let me have some more ranting on this thumbnail thing because this is important. Marketing and the way you wrap your things up really matters a lot, and I have seen it firsthand in my channel. So, with your thumbnail, what you are trying to do is that you are competing with hundreds of thousands of other content creators, and even if your YouTube video appears on the first page of YouTube, there is no guarantee at all that people will click on it and then they will watch it. And that is the first purpose of YouTube thumbnail, to draw people's attention to your video. And even if you're on the first page and your YouTube thumbnail is not good enough, then it won't draw attention. And then once you have drawn the attention, you need to occupy and keep their interest. And once that's there, then you need to have some sort of burning desire and questions within their mind to click on that thumbnail and to watch your video. That is the action you want at the end of the day. So that is why thumbnails really matter. And I know that my thumbnails are not really that good enough, but I'm trying. And I'll be very grateful if you guys also put in your suggestions, your feedback, no matter how hard or how negative it is, in the comments, as that will only help us to improve. Okay, now this tool Thumbinator, as I mentioned earlier, is from a guy called as, let me grab his name, I think I have forgotten his name, my apologies, Frank something. Okay, I'll let you know as soon as I it jumps into my mind. Now, having said that, sorry, here it is, Thomas Frank. So Thomas Frank has created this, and he has been doing some good videos on YouTube around thumbnail generation. So if you're into it, you should watch them. And he also has got this ultimate guide to YouTube thumbnail design, which is quite good, I must say. So I'll drop the link to this website in video's description so that you can also read along. So let me add 3 YouTube thumbnails and then we will compare them. So what I have done is I have created the thumbnails for this very video which I'm recording right now on Thumbinator, and let's compare these thumbnails with each other. Let me upload it, click on this plus icon. So you can see that I have uploaded the first one, and then there is also a grayed out option here. You can play around with it. Maybe I'll just make it grayscale, something like this, or you can blur it, and then as you can see it is changing as we are moving it. And then you can increase the brightness or all that stuff, also the contrast. You can also play around with saturation, but it doesn't work with the grayscale. Okay, let me upload another one. So this is my second, and then let me also upload the third one, and this is my third one. Now you can play around with these. Maybe I will just put the grayscale a bit lesser, and I will reduce the blurring here, and it doesn't immediately changes it because it takes a bit of a time. And then maybe we'll increase the brightness a tad bit more, and more contrasting always helps. So there you go, it is more vivid, more vibrant. And now what do you think, which thumbnail image is going to grab your attention as a YouTube viewer? So just call this one the first column T1, second column T2, and third column T3. So what do you think, T1, T2 or T3? Which one is good for you? Because that will help me a lot in my future videos to uh, use and make my thumbnails better. For me personally, I think the T1 is much better, but I will leave the decision to you. Okay. Maybe, and then secondly, I would say T2 maybe. I just need to make this image a bit larger. And let's reduce the brightness a bit more. This is too bright. There you go. This looks much, maybe a little bit more. So you can see that by playing around with these controls at the bottom, you can adjust your images and thumbnails, which looks really cool, I would say. And this looks much better. Anyway, let me know not only that which one you think is better, T1, T2 or T3. And for instance, out of T1, the top one or bottom one. Let's see. So this is it, guys. Really good tool, I think. If you are into YouTube thumbnail generator and you are struggling like me, maybe a good tool to play around with. And thanks to Thomas for producing this great tool, and that is for free too. And I didn't even have to sign up, which is great. Thanks for watching, and if you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you very much.